Is what Montessori involves. I have written everything in this book. We've been doing a series of Montessori homeschooling and all, because as you all well know, my daughter has been homeschooling and we've been doing the Montessori curriculum. So here is everything that Montessori curriculums involves. Yeah? Practical skills. You're going to teach your kid practical skills, or your kid is going to be taught practical skills, i.e. sweeping, washing the dishes, brushing the teeth, sweeping the house, cleaning the corridors or the field at home, the going to the farm if you have, doing a small garden if you do. That is one skill they're going to be equipped with. Two, the sensorial skills, which is sorting out colors, arranging them, maybe with colors, shape and all that. Yeah, a bit also about language development, as in through the storytelling, teaching and all that, but mostly through storytelling. That's why if you're going to do Montessori curriculum, you realize that your kid will have to buy lots of books, because they do a lot of storytelling, storybooks and all. Going to be taught about culture and tradition. I don't know if you've ever come across a school doing culture day, that school kids are told, come with your home attire, the one that you want, the one that you represent, come with it to school. Sometimes they also go an extra mile of telling you to cook food and bring it to school. Yeah, so they're going to be taught basically about the culture, Africa as a whole, foods, and most of these things to the kids is taught through, again, storytelling. Yeah, so don't be surprised. And if you're going to homeschool, you ought to find people who are homeschooling so that you can do this, or you can just tell them directly. But when there are many, it's really enjoyable, unless you have a way of doing it. For us, what we did is we created a day. I made her wear a traditional cloth, and then I did put her animation about culture and all, and then she got to ask me questions. Then we continued with storytelling, and then after that we just sang along, and that was it, because she was alone. They're going to be taught about mathematical concept, that is counting, matching and all that, number work and all that. Don't assume that I'm not going to be taught about that. They're going to be taught fine motor skills. This is blocks, using of blocks, pairing, matching, numbering, drawing, coloring. Motor skills are all the skills that you're going to think about that are doing with hands, that are done by hands. Yeah, they are very important at this particular age. Yeah, very, very important. Even if you're not going to Montessori, these are the skills that you don't want your kid to miss on. Something else that Montessori curriculum involves is cognitive skills. This is the matching, the puzzles, especially the puzzles. They do a lot of puzzles, and this helps them think critically. This helps them in problem solving. This helps them in just understanding and being creative, because they ought to find solutions to so many things. So that's one thing that they are going to be equipped with. Another thing that your kid is going to be taught on Montessori curriculum is arts and craft. Ooh, this is, trust me, you're going to buy endless arts and craft drawing books, paints, colors, especially colors and paints. You're going to be prepared, because they are literally everything that they're taught involves this. So you're going to really need lots of them. Yeah, just be prepared. If you can't just buy and keep it, then use it slowly. Also, they are taught on emotional development as early as they are. Why? Actually, this is the first thing that your kid is supposed to be taught even before they go to school, or before they start school. I did a video on this. If you've not checked, and check for the video about emotional development with kids, or what your kid is supposed to be taught at least before they start homeschooling or schooling or starting education wherever they are. So they are going to do a lot of experiments, especially by the weekends, or maybe at the end of the month. They do lots of experiments. For them, it's learning through seeing, and these little things they get to understand more visually. So they do a lot of experiments. Also with Montessori curriculum, expect more of observation and discovery. Yeah, they challenge them in every way they can, just so that they can think critically. And when a kid is thinking critically as young as they are, trust me, it's going to come in handy as they grow up, because they're used to being left to figure things out. Also with the Montessori curriculum, something that your kid is going to be taught on is everyday science. With them, everything is learning outside. That's why there are so many outdoors when it comes to Montessori. A lot of outdoors is encouraged, and not only Montessori curriculum. Your kid should do lots of outdoor activity. It helps them think, it helps them grow, helps them mingle, helps them to solve their problems, help them to learn from the peers. Montessori outside activity is more important. Even if your kid is not going to school, yeah, make sure that in a day they spend most of their time outside, not indoors. If your kid is spending most of the time indoors, that's a red flag. Make sure every other day, most of the time they spend out, just exploring and doing their things. Yeah, just make sure the environment is safe enough and it doesn't have anything that's going to hurt them. With that being said, that's all that Montessori curriculum involves. So yeah, it's a very interesting curriculum. I don't know, I just love it because it just helps the kid to think, and it involves things that are happening in reality.